With the K-pop storm awakening the world in the US, especially with recent releases of BTS Dynamite and Blackpink's and Selena Gomez's Ice Cream, it's only fitting that we share one of our all-time favorite Korean street food recipes. Tteokbokki, or Korean spicy rice cake, has it all. From the chewy texture of the rice cake, sweetness from the stock, saltiness and spiciness from the infamous gochujang or Korean fermented pepper paste, to the ever so gorgeous color that keeps you salivating for more, just like the two music video. Time to get cooking!
For this recipe, you will need gochujang, rice cake, some fish cake, some anchovy-based soup stock, some quail eggs, and some optional cheese. First, put 4 cups of water into a pot and bring it to a boil. This step is completely optional. Using a very small clean needle, I poke a little tiny hole at the bottom of the egg. This makes it easier to peel the eggs once it's boiled. These Korean soup stock packages are very convenient. As you can see here, it comes into a little package like this and has all the things that you need in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the boil pot. Next, I run a separate pot and bring it to a boil and boil the quail eggs. While that's boiling, I'm going to start cutting my ingredients up. Alright, let's get back to cooking. After the quail egg has been boiled for about 7 minutes, go ahead and take it out and put it into a ice bath. Let it sit for about a minute. Then you can start peeling. Once the water has been boiling for about 25 to 30 minutes, you can go ahead and take out the package. Then I'll add the rice cake first. Cooking the rice cake directly into the soup itself will help thicken the soup as well, so don't skip this step. With this, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, about half a tablespoon of chicken powder, and 4 tablespoons of the gochujang. Stir it all up and cook for about 10 minutes. Then we'll add the fish cake and the quail eggs. And the last piece, we're going to add some cheese on top. This is completely optional. Then we're going to throw it in the oven and broil on high for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your oven temperature. Essentially what we're looking for is the cheese to brown up a little bit.
Taking a trip back in time to the Joseon period in Korea, we would see the original version of tteokbokki as a royal dish without the pepper paste. It's fascinating how a dish that was only reserved for kings and queens is now everywhere in Korea and at most Korean restaurants in the state. My husband and I were lucky enough to have a modified version of tteokbokki with fried chicken in Myeongdong, one of Korea's popular tourist cities. As this suggests, there are so many ways to serve this crazy delicious dish. We can't wait to hear and see how your recipe will turn out in the comments section below.